Hi everyone, my name is MK and today's flow is a lower body focus flow. The goal is to release tension in our legs, our lower back, create more space and release any tension that you have. You might want some blocks, so grab them if you have them, or pillows to help bring the floor closer to you. And when you're good, find a comfortable seat, close your eyes, and begin noticing your breath. Not changing it, just observing where it's going in the body on its own. Is it in the throat, the chest, the belly? Once you notice where your natural breath is going, on your next inhale, breathe in through your nose, filling your belly with air. Exhale out your mouth nice and slow. Continue to inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Breathing with intention, guiding the air into the body. Releasing through your mouth. As you're taking these breaths, begin thinking about your intention, your why, what brought you to your mat today. And if you're looking for inspiration, a good intention is, I work to be present in each moment. I work to release tension in my legs and lower back. But continue taking these belly breaths. Thinking about your why. And when you're ready, we're going to breathe our intention and imagine that we're sending it throughout our whole body. So ready, inhale. Exhale. Continue these breaths. In a moment, we're going to do our Samafriti breath or box breathing, where you inhale, hold the breath in, exhale, hold the breath out for the same amount of counts. This breath work helps us to clear the mind of excess thoughts, calm the body, and sharpen our focus. If you are pregnant, I'm going to ask that you just do full belly breaths, or inhale, pause, exhale, pause, just for the safety of the baby. But otherwise, everyone close your eyes, exhale where you are, and inhale. 3, 4, hold the breath in. 3, 4, exhale. 3, 4, hold the breath out. 3, 4, inhale. 3, 4, hold the breath in. 3, 4, exhale. 3, 4, hold the breath out. 3, 4, inhale. 3, 4, hold the breath in. 3, 4, exhale. 3, 4, hold the breath out. 3, 4, inhale. We'll go for 2 more rounds. 3, 4, hold the breath in. 3, 4, exhale. 3, 4, hold the breath out. 3, 4, inhale. 3, 4, hold the breath in. This is our final round. 3, 4, exhale. 3, 4, hold your breath out. 3, 4, inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Now as you breathe, you're going to keep your mouth closed, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out your nose. Powerful breaths. When you're ready, I invite you to open your eyes. We're going to make our way to tabletop position to begin our warm-up. Remember, the focus is all about the legs today. So we're going to give some cat-cows, where we inhale, drop our bellies to the floor, gaze in front of us for cow. Exhale, rounding your spine. Gaze in between your hands for cat. Continue to inhale into cow. And exhale into cat at your pace. With your breath, working to move nice and slow and steady. Notice as we're in cow, our hips are opening as our lower back is. And as you exhale into cat, rounding your spine, the hips close and lengthen. So use this time to really allow your hips to start waking up your lower back, showing you any areas that need care. We're going to take about 2 to 3 more cat-cows each, meeting in our neutral tabletop when we're done. Last one. Meeting back in our tabletop position, checking again that our shoulders are stacked with the wrists, knees are hip width apart. You're going to tuck your toes. And actually the first thing we're going to do is walk our hands up, and we're sitting on our heels with our toes opening. So you're stretching out the bottom of your foot. Let me show you really quick so you can see. Your toes go there, and then you sit on your knees and sink back. So I'm opening along my foot here, giving a nice stretch. Our feet do so much for us, it's easy to forget about them, but giving them some TLC, some love and care is really important. So staying in your breath, we're gonna stay here for about 3 more. If it feels too intense, just bring your hands down. It takes some of the pressure off. Sitting up is gonna be our most intense level. 1 to 2 more breaths. Last one. Come back to your hands. You're gonna lift up into a downward dog. Press your heels into the floor. You're really lengthening your spine. So your hips are going up, up, up. As your heels, even if they're lifted, are pressing towards the ground. Feel this stretch on the back body of your legs. Breathe it in. And out. 2 more breaths here. Last one. Inhale your left leg up, and exhale, step your foot in between your hands. You're going to slide your back leg further back so you're in this nice line, and then drop your knee down. Now when you drop your knee down, that leg should feel a stretch on the top part of your front thigh, getting the hip flexor. You're mounting your chest forwards, deepening that stretch as you press through your front heel. Whew. Feel that stretch. Inhale your arms up if you'd like, engaging our core, but releasing that front part of our back leg. 3 more breaths here. 2 more. Last one. Inhale, stay. Exhale your hands down. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Toes are pointing towards your knee as you rest into your heel. Notice I'm going to keep my hips next to each other as I melt backwards, stopping when I feel tension in my hamstring. 3 to 5 breaths here, nice, steady, and slow. Three more breaths here, nice and slow in. And out. 2 more. Last breath. Inhale forwards. From here, you're going to walk your foot to your opposite wrist till you're lowering it to the floor. Now maybe you stay there, maybe you slide your foot closer to your pelvis. Whatever allows you to feel the stretch here. And decide, do you want to stay right here, or do you want to walk yourself forward? This might be where you grab your blocks. You can rest your forearms on them, or you can go full arms to the floor. But allow yourself to melt forward, keeping your hips over the mat, not on one side. This allows you to really maximize the stretch, not only giving you a nice stretch along the IT band and hamstring, but also letting your lower back release as you lean forwards. 5 breaths here. 4 more. 3. 2 more breaths. Last one. Inhale, slowly walk yourself up and notice as you lift how that intensifies the stretch near your glute. 3 breaths here. Try and have your shoulders away from your ears, heart space open. 2 more. Last one. Move those blocks if you're using them. Plant your hands, tuck your toes, and exhale back up to our downward dog. Shake out your legs. Press through those heels again. And inhale your opposite leg. Exhale, step it through. Slide that back leg so it's further back. So you're in a nice runner's lunge where your back leg's almost parallel to the floor if it can be. Drop your knee. You want to feel that stretch here in your hip flexor, quad. Come up. You can stay right here the whole time or extend your arms up. 5 breaths. Knee stacked over the ankle, coming into that power. 4 more. 3. 2 more breaths. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, same thing. Pressing through your heel toes, flex towards your knee. Bringing your front hip back to meet the left. Ooh, leg is straightening out. You feel this in your hamstring. Chest is melting towards the leg and hold here. You can keep a slight bend in that knee. 4 more breaths here. 3. 2 more. Last one. Inhale, bend your knee. Same thing, heel toe your foot over to the opposite wrist. Bringing it to the floor. If it feels good here, stay, or you can bring your foot closer to your pelvis and decide, does this feel good, or do you need to walk yourself closer to the floor using the blocks? Your choice, keeping those hips lifted as we stay here. 5 breaths. 4 more. 3. 2 more breaths. Last one. Inhale, walking your hands up, feeling again that stretch as it intensifies closer to your glute for 3 breaths. Heart space open, chin tilted up. 2 more. Last one. From here, roll onto your side. Bring your foot here. You're going to turn so that your feet are touching, letting our hips open. You're holding onto both feet, letting your knees fall open as you put pressure on the feet together and flutter your legs. We're working on now releasing tension here, easing into it with the fluttering. Coming in your breath, reminding yourself we're going slow, working to relieve tension in the lower back, hips, and muscles of our legs. Now from here, maybe you want to melt forward and notice I'm pressing my legs, pressing my arms into my legs where my calves are, pushing as I come forward, I'm pushing through my elbows. This helps to open as I'm pressing into my feet, so lots of pressing. Pressing into my feet with my hands, pressing my elbows into my calves as I melt forward, My lower back is lengthening, releasing. My glutes are engaged as I push open my hips, melting towards the floor. 5 breaths here. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one in and out. Inhale, slowly uncurl. You're gonna bring your legs in front of you, shake them out. Now the next thing we're gonna do is bring one foot to make a figure 4. So my foot is above the knee on the inner thigh. I'm gonna sit up tall. Now if this isn't comfortable to sit like this and you find like you're doing this, you're gonna grab a block or pillow. You're gonna sit on it. It just makes it easier to stack how you need without needing to round. Because the goal is that you're sitting like this, but it shouldn't be like, ouch, I'm in pain or uncomfortable. So use this if it helps you feel more comfy. Inhale your arms up. As you exhale, notice my same arm comes to that extended leg. I'm gonna slide it over. And notice, I'm not forcing, I'm going slow. I'm coming, up and over, reaching towards that same angle or area my foot's in. Now I stop when I feel like I have to start rounding my arms. I want to keep my shoulders stacked. This is going to our lower back, side body, which helps to release tension in our glutes and is connected to our hips and trunk, the lower part of our body. So stay here for a moment, breathing in. If you need to, you can always grab a block to rest your arm on. 4 more breaths. 5, 3 more. 2 more. Last breath here, feel that release. Inhale, come up. You're gonna plant your hand here, and just to counter, you're gonna keep this knee, you're gonna push up. I'm pushing from my hips, so I'm squeezing my glutes, pushing here. Up, extend back. Try and keep your arm in a line. 3 breaths here. Last one. Come down slowly. Lift, remove the block. If you had it, we're gonna switch legs. So this time, opposite one has the foot bent above the knee. You can use this if it felt right for you. Inhale your arms up. Same thing. Exhale, same arm to same leg. Slides over. You come down. Side bend, other side. Feeling that stretch along your lower back. Glutes. 3 to 4 more breaths. 3 more. 2 more breaths. Last one. Inhale up. That hand goes behind your hip. Same thing. You're gonna inhale, squeeze, pushing up onto that knee. Arm comes up and over. 3 breaths. 2 more. Last one. Come down. Bring your feet in front of you. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, trying to keep a straight spine, lowering your arms to reach for your feet for forward fold. You can stay or go as low as needed, but the goal is to have a straight spine as you melt your chest to your legs. Feel your hamstrings releasing. 3 more breaths here. 2 more. Last one. Inhale, slowly rise up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Next thing that we're gonna do, because we're almost done, is we're going to make our way to our feet. So, come up to a forward fold. Step your feet so they're shoulder width apart, bend your knees and melt forward. I'm gonna grab either elbow. You should feel this along your spine right here, your lower back. Notice how gravity's pulling it down. Oof, I don't know about you, this feels lovely. This is great for your hips and lower back. You can just stay still here or rock from side to side. Rocking really slow if you are. Allowing gravity to just do its thing. Take 1 or 2 more swings. Meeting back in the center. Plant your hands down and you're gonna heel toe your feet out to a wide-legged stance. Now notice my feet are pointing forwards, and what I'm gonna do is turn one foot up, turn the other. Now, from here, I'm gonna bend one knee coming down. Stay for a moment, lift up on the inhale, exhale to the other side. Take a full breath. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Now, you can do just that, or if you feel it's in your practice, you can lift that foot coming into Skadasana. Same thing. Come up. Skadasana, other side. Full breath. Hands down, come up. Come back down. You can stay doing just the bend or the Skadasana. We're going to go through this a few times. Inhale, center. Exhale, down. Inhale, center. Legs need mobility, and this is that. We're moving through these different shapes, putting them into them, but also getting the joints going. Allowing for a release and stretch at the same time. We're gonna go for about 3 more per side. Honor what your body needs here. I'm having my hands on the ground because the focus is only the legs right now. We really are targeting, releasing. Last one, both sides. Come up. Walk your hands to the front of your mat. Step your front leg back to our downward dog. Make your way to your knees. Bring your big toes to touch, knees to the outer edge of the mat. Mount your hips back. Walk yourself forward. Wide-legged child's pose. Take a moment here. Big breath. 2 more. Last one. From here, you're gonna slide forwards onto your belly and then roll onto your back. We're about to finish up with, of course, a lovely happy baby before Shavasana. So bring your knees to your chest. Reach up, grab the outer edges of your feet or your ankles. Exhale, bring your knees towards your armpits, feet facing the sky. You can find stillness here. Rock from side to side. Play around with straightening out one leg, then the other. But take some breaths here, slowing down. Reminding yourself that the purpose here was to let go, release tension. Helping our lower body. 3 more breaths here. 2 more. Last one. Inhale gently, bring your feet to touch. Maybe you pull them a little, opening the knees for a little hip flexor or inner thigh moment. Grab your knees, do some circles. Then pause, hug yourself, squeeze, squeeze tight. Exhale, release down to your back. We're gonna take 5 big breaths together, in through our nose, out through our mouth to recenter. So everyone exhale where you are. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath in. Exhale. Move around, get comfortable, listen to the music. Try and let thoughts come and go with the breath. And I will let you know when it is time to come out. Bringing yourself back to this moment, to this room. Begin taking circles with your ankles and your wrists. Going first in one direction and then the other. When you're ready, you're going to bring your arms up overhead. On your next inhale, pull your body in both directions for a nice lengthening stretch. Exhale, bend your knees and roll over to your right side. Using one arm as a pillow, other hand in the heart space area. Take a moment here to thank yourself for dedicating this hour to your body and your mind. Breathe this thank you in. Not this hour, this 30 minutes. Exhale to release. And when you're ready, make your way to a comfortable seated position. Eyes still closed to end our practice. We're going to close our practice today with 3 deep breaths as a community where we inhale in through our noses and out through our mouths with our hands at heart center on Hali Mudra. Everyone exhale where you are and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale your hands up to your third eye or in between your eyebrows. Please know that the light in me honors and sees the light in each and every one of you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that in these 30 minutes, you're able to release tension in your legs and lower back, feel more calm and at peace. If you enjoyed this flow, please make sure to like and subscribe or leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what you think or anything you'd like to see. Thank you again for watching and have a great rest of your day.